Rocke filed a class action lawsuit against Monarch Recovery Management, alleging that the debt collection agency violated the FDCPA by sending a collection letter that included an unlawful, in-writing requirement for disputing the debt. The letter stated that unless Rocke notified Monarch in writing that he disputed the validity of the debt, Monarch would assume the debt was valid. This language conflicted with 15 U.S.C. Section 1692Ga(3), which does not require disputes to be in writing. Monarch argued that Rocke lacked standing, that the alleged debt was not a consumer debt, and that the FDCPA was not violated. The company contended that the in-writing requirement was a permissible condition for disputing the debt. Court's ruling judge Raya W. Zobel granted summary judgment in favor of Rocke and denied Monarch's motion for summary judgment. The court found that Rocke had standing to sue based on the statutory violation alone, citing the First Circuit's decision in Pollard v. L. Off of Mandy L. Spalding, which held that a violation of Section 1692G confers standing without the need for additional harm. The court also determined that the alleged obligation met the definition of a consumer debt under Section 1692A, as it arose from a transaction primarily for personal, family, or household purposes. Finally, the court concluded that Monarch's letter violated both 1692N, false or misleading representations, and 1692-2, failure to provide proper dispute notice, as the in-writing requirement was inconsistent with the statute. Key takeaways. Standing in FDCPA cases. A plaintiff has standing to sue under the FDCPA if the defendant's conduct violates the statute, even without additional harm. Consumer debt definition. Debts arising from transactions primarily for personal, family, or household purposes qualify as consumer debts under the FDCPA. Validation. Notice requirements. Debt collectors must comply with the specific requirements of 1692G, including not imposing additional conditions on the right to dispute a debt. This decision reinforces the importance of strict compliance with FDCPA provisions, particularly regarding validation notices. It also highlights that debt collectors cannot impose additional requirements, such as a written dispute, that are not explicitly authorized by the statute. Feel free to call and speak to a Resolve Legal Plan attorney if you are facing debt collector harassment.